Hi guys, this is a project I had in mind to do for quite a while. It's one of those, what do we call them? It's a bug that finds its way round. It detects when it bumps into something and changes direction. It has two little levers there that are connected to a couple of changeover switches, or momentary push switches, call it what you like. It's been on my list of things to do for quite a while, and then I looked at my list the other night and thought, oh, I could print that. So brico3d is the guy's name, or his channel name. 2016 he designed this. That's the top, that's the base. Needs two of these switches, go on the front. I'll put a link in the video description. I actually made one of these in 2013, 2014, something like that, entirely out of scrap pieces, and that worked fine. So check the video description. I don't know when I bought these switches, but they'll do the job, I think. And we need a couple of electric motors. So this is my box of scavenged parts out of various radio controlled cars and other things that have electric motors in them. So I've separated out those three. Only need two, but I thought I'd take three out in case one of them doesn't work. So we'll see if we can assemble this and get it working. Need a wiring diagram to wire it up. We also need a 2 AA battery box to fit in there. I might have to rig something up because I don't have one, or at least not that I can remember. You could probably pinch the contacts out of that and 3D print one on my own. Yeah, I might do that. So that'd be a bit of extra work to do before we can assemble this. We could just put the bits together so we can see if we've got everything we need. Okay, that's the top. That's the base. And bits to hold the motors on. These are the wheels, feet, whatever, they go on the end. There's just various different sizes for different speeds. And these bits gonna have to work on that a bit. That's sort of closed up when I've printed it. That should slide on there. Need to open them up a bit. Yeah, they just slide on. Battery box. Oh, on-off switch as well. It looks a bit rusty. I'll try it before I actually fit it, but that'd fit. That might be a bit too long, that one. Okay, I think we've got enough bits, so we should be able to assemble it. Well, that's the basics. Switches screwed in place, motors in place. I'm just looking at this. AA is not going to fit in there. It's going to have to be two AAAs. That was a surprise. I'm sure the image showed two AAs. Alright, well, gonna have to think about that. Like I say, I'm gonna have to print something off to hold two AAAs. That is a surprise. And obviously you could mount it up somewhere, but you don't want that because it's got to all fit together. It's just coming on to rain out there. Right, I need to do a bit of designing so we can have a couple of AAA batteries. That's out of a AAA battery holder. Yeah, I'll work on that, sort something out. Something like that. Right, time has moved on a bit. I've printed myself a little box to put two AAA batteries in, and use some of these bits that I've recovered from other battery boxes. We need positive and negative, and we also need that end as well. So I've got the tags sticking up so I can solder onto them. Now, I did have a little problem with this when I was screwing it together. Might as well tell you straight. I'm just using random screws that I've got in my box of random screws, so they're probably not the right ones for what the designer had intended. And as I was screwing this one in, I gave it an extra little bit of a twist, and that post snapped off. So that white stuff there, that's super glue and baking powder that I've put on there to try and strengthen it. I put some on that one as well. So yeah, that surprised me when that happened. I also printed this with very little infill. I think I'm down on about 10%, so those posts won't be as strong as he may have intended them. Don't know. Anyway, we now want to see if we can get this in here. Yeah, that's going to fit there all right. In fact, I may even glue it in place. I need to get the on-off switch in there as well. But that would be handy if I could glue it in place. That'll keep it all together then. So I'll do that, and then I'll solder it up. And we can see if it'll actually run. Because I haven't tested those motors on these batteries. It's moving. Wasn't moving very much. I think I tested these on higher voltage. Oh, it is moving. Yeah, it's moving. Well, we'll find out if it's powerful enough. If it's not, we'll have to think of something else, won't we? But yeah, I'm not sure where these motors came from. They're just random motors from my box of bits. So it's quite possible they're not 1.5 volt motors. Still, we can always unscrew that, replace them with other ones. And as I say, I think I'll glue this in place. You can probably hear it's coming on to rain out there. Anyway, we'll come back in a minute. Right, that's the wiring done. There'll be a link in the video description to whatever his name was, brico3d, to his channel, so you can actually get his wiring diagram. So switch it on. Okay. Oh, in fact, if we switch it on, yeah. Looks like it might need to hit fairly hard to change direction. Still, I'll put the top on and we'll give it a run in the kitchen so it can bang into the walls. I haven't put the wheels on, or legs, or whatever you want to call them at the moment. It might go well enough as it is, as you can see. We'll find out. If it needs them, then I'll put them on. Try not to over tighten it this time. Right, I also haven't put the little rubbing pad under there because it will scoot along on its backside there. We'll see how it goes. Right, here we go. Yeah, I think it needs more power. Of course, maybe with the wheels on it might go faster. Yeah. Okay, I'll put some wheels on, see if that makes it go faster, bash into things harder so it changes direction easier. Right, intermediate size wheels. Lack of grip on one side there, I think. Right, we got the biggest wheels now. I don't know, it just doesn't seem to be... Doesn't seem to have enough mass to operate the switches. You know, it's not heavy enough. I was hoping going faster it might make it work. Well, it went all right for a few seconds. Stuck. Certainly seems to work better if it can build up a bit of speed, a bit of momentum. Then it's got a better chance of actually operating the switches. Well, we'll call it a success. Not 100%, but a success. And like I said, have a look in the video description. You'll see the link to the one that I made out of scrap pieces. So I remember an old TV remote control. I used that as the battery box and stuck the motors on top. Yeah, not bad. Not quite as good as I hoped. Thanks for watching. If you want more information, check down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. And if you want to subscribe, you can check out my channel over here. Up here is my latest video on my channel, and down here is a video playlist associated with the video you've just watched. Thanks again for watching.